Okay. Okay. Welcome, you guys. Welcome. Why does my hair look so weird? Like, not equal on both sides. I don't know. It's just the angle I'm looking at myself from. So, welcome everyone to today's um live session. Okay, I'm already streaming on YouTube, but what I want to do is basically just go live on TikTok as well. All right, that has been successful, hopefully. Not what you want to see, right? Oh my goodness. You may think of me that I'm so not prepared, and I'm so not prepared. So, okay, you guys. Welcome, everyone, to today's live. I'm so excited to be here with you all. So, today we have session six, part six of the eight um, part series, basically talking about the channeled frequencies of wealth. This is what we are doing here. And right now, right now, we are in part six. And so I'm going live every Thursday here, every week, 2 p.m. Central European time on YouTube as well as on TikTok. And you guys, I've been introducing this work to you for over 6 weeks by now. I can't believe that it's been such a long time. And I'm very excited about this because my theory is literally there is so much stuff that I just noticed the dog behind me. My daughter left on the sofa. So there's literally everything and anything you can learn on on internet, and myself included. I have live courses, and I have channeled activations and programs and challenges and whatnot. And I'm doing these live activations and channeled messages for you over here so everyone can get access. I don't care actually if you buy any of my courses or programs, or if you ever buy anything from me. I want everyone to have access literally because you can have it. Like, you can find anything and everything that you're looking for. And so today we are introducing the sixth frequency of wealth, and this is gratitude. And this is my super, super favorite topic. And I want to be talking about one thing. Ha! What did I do? Okay. Oh, I got scared because I almost canceled my life here. So, gratitude. Let's talk about gratitude, which is the frequency of wealth. Absolutely. And only recently, I had a massive, massive breakthrough in around gratitude. And you might be thinking, well, gratitude, I've heard that already 1,000 times, and I've tried that. And I think I'm a grateful person. And I think I'm doing gratitude. Like, am I not grateful for my life and all those things? And you might be still not using gratitude enough because it's this spirit talking through you about wealth when you're using gratitude. And I can tell you from my own experience and from the experiences of other people that I've coached over the years, we're not using gratitude enough, like just not enough. We are not in gratitude, and we completely misunderstood gratitude because so many people believe or think that being grateful means just I have to be thankful for the things that I'm getting. I haven't heard one girl saying, like, should I be grateful for the what did she say? She said, like, should I be grateful for the crumbles that I'm getting? And I mean, seriously, it's like what might look like crumbles to one person might look like a complete wealth to another person. And gratitude is not is not even a tool, you guys. Is not even a tool. Gratitude is a way of living. It's how the spirit is communicating through you at the highest level of the frequency. And so living in gratitude, living with gratitude doesn't make you a weak person or a simpleton or like a person who just is grateful for crumbles or for anything and everything. That's just the ego speaking, right? Because when you become grateful for your life, for what is in your life right now, you will actually gain access to your greatest wealth. Well, let me just go a little bit deeper into that. So many people are looking actually into the future and they're going like, I wish I had more money. I wish I like something will happen for me in the future. Like I will gain a job. I will get a better job. I will be promoted. I will get more money. I will start earning. My business finally picks up. I will gain the lottery, I will win the lottery, or something like that. And so many people are actually focusing on the future, like even if the future is as far as tomorrow, right? Like tomorrow, I'm starting my new job, everything will turn around, right? Or I'm holding a challenge in September and I'm launching a product in September. So my fortune will change in September. That's all fine and good, but this is still very much future oriented. Now, what I want you to start doing, and what my recommendation literally is the gratitude. This is why the gratitude is so important because the gratitude brings you into the present moment. Because you can be present and you can be grateful for literally the things that you already have in your life right now, like right now, right here in front of your nose. And here's the secret. Here's the absolute, like, I can't believe that so many people are actually missing this point, and myself included. Like for such a long time I thought gratitude is just overrated or it's just for silly people, or like, okay, I've done that, now what? Like what's the next step? Without realizing that it's as simple as being grateful, because the gratitude is bringing you to the realization of your abundance right now. What are you abundant in right now, already right now in front, like what's right now in front of your nose? When you become aware what's right now in front of your nose and you become the frequency of gratitude, you embody the frequency of gratitude. You're grateful for those things that you already have. You are in the magnetic field right now of everything that is abundant and that is inevitably showing up in your life, and you becoming the magnet to manifold abundance or abundant thing even more than you can actually even imagine. So let me just rephrase that. When you become grateful, gratitude brings you, grounds you in the present moment, and actually makes you aware, like it brings to your mind literally the things that you can be grateful for right now in your life that you already have. This is what you already have. This is what you can be grateful for, and this is your abundance. And it's literally the getaway into more abundance, because you are already abundant right now. And when you're realizing the abundance that is right now, right here, your brain, your mind doesn't understand, oh, is the abundance that I have, or is the abundance that I'm wanting, or is like a little abundance, it's a more abundance, it's a huge abundance. Like there is no quantification of abundance. Abundance is just abundance. When you think and feel abundance, doesn't matter why, doesn't matter what for, you are literally becoming the magnet to more abundance. So this is your stepping door into more abundance. I can't say it like more times enough. Again and again and again. It's simple as that. And many people are just really throwing like gratitude away, because you might be thinking, oh, I've done that. I'm grateful, like I'm doing my gratitude, da, 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 da. But we are not living it. I don't know any single person actually who is living in a grateful state of mind. Otherwise, you would not be complaining about your job, you would not be complaining about your money, you would be not complaining about your business or your children or the economy or politics or weather or your health or your fitness or whatever else you're complaining about. You cannot live in a state of mind when you're complaining and be grateful at the same time. And so you cannot live a grateful life when you are complaining. And right now, I just explained to you why gratitude is the getaway, and it's as simple as that. And it's as simple as repeating that every day. And it is as simple as reminding yourself on that on a daily basis. This is what I started doing very recently, myself included, because I realized while I'm rushing through my day, I'm always looking to the next thing, what to do, what like I'm living in planning mode so often as we do, right? Like I'm planning my business, my weeks, um, even like my launch in September. This is what I'm planning. I'm planning what I'm gonna buy. I'm planning my shoppings. I'm planning my meals, what I'm gonna cook, just to make everything more effective. I'm planning what we're gonna do over the weekend. I'm checking weather 2 weeks ahead so I know what we're gonna do. And it's insane, you guys. Like I don't know if you're living like that yourself. Like hands up if you know what I'm talking about. If you can relate to that, but it's literally become like a rat race for what's next. Like, what's next? What's next? And it's been working somewhat, right? And it's made me so exhausted. So exhausting. So exhausting. Rather than just being in the present moment. Because here is the clue. Here is the very important thing. Why? Why gratitude and why stay in the moment? Because when you're looking into your future and you're planning your things and you kind of like trying to figure out what to do, so to like the agenda and to calculate how many you need to make and where is it going to come from and how you're going to manage all those things, first of all, it literally takes you off your present. The present moment is right now. We are focusing on the future with planning, with scheduling, with like building those agendas without really understanding, without really understanding that the future, literally the future that you want to build, that you want to take care of, that you want to manage, is not built by looking into the future. It's literally built right now, right here, right in this moment, and it's built with your energy, through your energy. And when you dedicate your energy, even for a little bit throughout your day, to gratitude, you are making the best investment for your future right now. So here's what I started doing very recently. I just started reminding myself, like getting into a practice morning routine again, just to follow a guided meditation or like guided gratitude meditation. I highly recommend Louise Hay if you know her work, if you enjoy the stuff that has been recorded while she was alive. She's not anymore. But there's lots of things on YouTube you can still find. I have like 2 or 3 guided meditations. It's my favorites to do in the morning, and I'm just following them. And you can do them any way you want, whether you like have those 20 minutes just to lie in your bed and listen to it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just have to jump and drive my little one to kindergarten. And sometimes I'm just putting in into my earbuds and I'm walking around the house and I'm making my morning coffee and I'm making my breakfast and I'm doing all those things in preparation for the day. And I'm listening to those guided meditations on gratitude. And I can't tell you enough how much that's going to change your day when you reset, when you start your day in the gratitude frequency, because it's literally the wealth frequency that you want to be in, to emanate, to absolutely draw in your own wealth, because you and your wealth are the same at the moment, and you are attracting that more into your life. And what's the most important part of it? You are not blocking your abundance, you're not blocking your wealth to come to you. That's why it is so important. Oh my goodness, I could be talking for hours about gratitude, but let me know, you guys, if you have any questions. I'm just gonna scroll down over here. If there is anything, anyone, just say hello. Don't be shy, you guys. If you have any questions about what we're talking about, or even about channeling frequencies or channeling the consciousness of money, this is what I do. This is kind of like main pillar. And it's been such a wild journey, you guys, for the last past 2 years. It's been such a challenge. It's been such a turnaround in my life, and has been the hardest challenge of all, actually. Not channeling the money, the channeling absolutely amazing, but like going through the transformation myself, because those changes are not going to happen to me just because I'm channeling the consciousness of money, right? I have to start living it. I have to go through my own journey with that. And I'm sharing everything. And I just love sharing, because this is how I think we are learning from others as well. We can absolutely pick it up from others. And I just want to share that, because when I started channeling consciousness of money the first time, I was really resistant. I was just like, who am I to be doing this? Aren't they better suited people for this? They're like richer people, they're more successful people, they're wealthy, way wealthier people than myself. Why should I be doing that? Like, I didn't feel qualified for that job, right? And I said, okay, I'm not just like who would even listen to me? I was like, who would listen to me if I have no proof? Like, I don't have the shiny things and the cars and the pools and the villas behind me to show off the wealth. How can I be showing the wealth? And how can I be teaching people wealth when I don't have that to show for? Like, I don't, like, I really don't. And I'm very transparent about that. But I got a clear message. I got the real clear message about, like, there's so many people struggling with the same as you are. They are where you are. They don't need to be watching millionaires talking about how they got their millions. They have a different story. They had a different journey to how they got to that. So there are people who will relate to you massively, just because you are not coming from a wealthy background. You're coming from a very specific background, and there are so many more people who will relate the same, and who have the same roadblocks as you've had or you are going through as well. This was the messenger. And I was like, okay, I humbly accept. I know it's not gonna be liked by anyone. I know it's gonna be maybe a journey for myself as well. And I said yes. I said yes. And it's been such a rewarding journey for myself, even recently. Like, I just really want to share that story with you guys, because I think you will absolutely love that. And it opened my heart to receiving even more. Like, every time I'm going through a hurdle, I know something new will open up for me as well. Um, oh, so awesome. Hi there. I see someone is messaging over here. Exploring the art of living. Thank you for joining me. How are you doing? It's over here on YouTube. I'm doing my gratitude practice. Oh yes, so great. I need one thing to focus on for the next 30-ish days to test and get an evidence it works. Nice one, yeah. A evidence-based practice. To start receiving money. Yes, yes, absolutely. Would love channel that one thing for me. So was that would you channel that one thing for me, please? Oh my God, you are in the right place. Would you channel that one thing for me, please? I think that this is the thing. This is the thing. I don't know. Like, I'm just gonna, and it just ties back with the experience that I just wanted to share with all of you. But I think this is what many people need to hear, actually. Or what's that thing? And that's the thing that many people, including myself, we that step when it comes to gratitude. I started this session with, like, we do gratitude, we heard of it, we practice, like everybody had heard of gratitude, but we just don't go deep enough. We don't go with the gratitude practice, whatever your practice is. We don't go deep enough to actually feel it and to allow for the shift to happen. Because there's one thing, you can be reciting the words. Oh, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that, la 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 la. And we all done that as well, right? Before. And you just don't feel it. You don't feel any change, you don't feel any shift. But you've got to go deep enough to feel it, to feel the gratitude. And I'm gonna give you the part that goes deeper, because gratitude is about love. It's about love. When you're being grateful, when you're showing gratefulness, gratitude, when you doing your gratitude person practice, you either doing it and you blessing. It's basically a blessing. You're blessing all the things around you. You're blessing specific things in your life. You might be blessing your body. You might be blessing your health. You might be blessing yourself personally. And you might be blessing the people in your life. You might be blessing the things that are ahead of you every day. Let's say you have a work day ahead of you and you know you're going to go to the office, or maybe you go just to your home office, like you staying at home and you're going to the place where you work usually, or you're going to the studio, or even when you're going outside of your house and you are going on a trip. It doesn't matter what you do, but you're blessing the things that you're going to be working with during the day. And when you are blessing, when you are giving gratitude, is the same thing. When gratitude doesn't really resonate with you as a word, use blessing. I love the word blessing, because rather than feeling grateful for the food that I'm eating, for the house that I'm living, I bless those things. And I feel at that moment, it's a little bit silly, but I feel like I'm a sort of a high priestess that is going around and is blessing all those things. And I'm blessing myself. And I'm blessing my computer because I'm working on it every day. And I'm blessing my notepad, and I'm blessing my pen, and I'm blessing my microphone and the lightings that I have around me, and I'm blessing the walls and the, you can't see it behind, but like I have like a board behind me on here, and I'm blessing the electricity that I have in my house because I can use the computer and lighting and internet and everything, because we have all those things at home. And right now, I even feel that I want to cry because I'm so grateful for this particular lifestyle that I've created for myself. Because not that long enough ago, maybe 6, 7 years ago, I would be waking up every morning, getting dressed into my smart dresses, and I would go into my place of work. I used to work for an international corporation as a lawyer, and I would be spending more than 10 hours in that building far away from my home, where I would eat in a canteen the food that I couldn't choose, and I would be stressed out to my bones and return back home, sitting in a traffic jam for an hour before I could arrive back home. And right now, I have built a life where I can just wake up in the morning, do my gratitude, do whatever I need, make a nice coffee for myself, have breakfast, and then come and sit in my little corner here in this space so I can actually work from home. And I don't respond to any managers. I don't have any bosses. I don't have an employer who can fire